Welcome to
the Opengate Podcast.
episode 11?
I don't know and I don't care.
Why? What's wrong with you, sir?
No, okay, nothing's wrong. It's like, you get to the point where, like, you have...
You're dying.
Yeah, you start dying. But you get, like, to the point where, like, you have so many episodes that it doesn't matter what episode it is,
Well, we're not at that point yet.
Not quite, but, like...
It's getting there. I mean, some people, like, go for that crazy, like, they keep an eye on it.
Yeah, like, we get to, like, 100 episodes, and they're like, whoa, this is 100 episodes
This is 100 episodes of what?
Yeah.
How dare they still listen to us? But how's week? How's been week?
My week's been uneventful.
Uneventful?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, my week has been uneventful, too. Like, work's gotten back to normal.
Hey, mine too, actually.
It's good. Are you doing more hours or no?
Well, I'm not really doing more hours. I'm being more consistent about it. Like, I'm scheduling hours to work instead of, like, just doing it whenever it's available.
I got you.
I make more money that way.
Mm-hmm.
So.
With schedule?
Yeah, with schedule.
Oh, okay, cool. So, like, you're not doing only 2 hours. How long are you doing them then?
I still only do it for, like, 2 hours, but eventually, hopefully, I can do up to, like, 4 hours. Like an actual part-time.
Like an actual job. Yeah. I got you. That would be very helpful towards money-wise for you, sir.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and you might invest in a new boom arm.
Boom arm? Oh, yeah, that's broken. This one's broken.
I mean, it's still good. We'll keep using it until it completely dies.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the worst. It has
no.
erectile dysfunction.
You guys I'm sorry for that.
Was that loud?
That was going to be really loud. All they're going to hear is...
But they're not even gonna hear me say erectile dysfunction.
No, all they're gonna hear is. But I have to say, we did invest something into this channel.
Oh yeah, it's very, very useful.
Very, very useful. It's called a what do you call those?
A folding table.
A folding table. Now, our sponsor. Hi, Tim.
Yeah, we got our first sponsor.
Yeah, first sponsor of the video. You ready?
Yeah, ready?
It is the living room. Yeah, Carlo's living room. That's brings you.
Yeah. It's one of those like tiny tables that you like just fold out the legs and put your food on.
It's like microwave dinner type of trays. I think that's what it's called, a TV tray. TV dinner tray.
Yeah, like if you want to watch TV or something.
Yeah, that's our sponsor. So the Carlo's living room, it brings us the best of equipment.
Yeah, so... And
they thought maybe we can review this table for today.
Come on over and get your stuff.
Don't come over, though.
Come on over. I'm going to give your address and everything.
I live at... No. Okay, but we have to review this table. That was the agreement from Carlo's living room.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you think about this table so far?
I think it's a great color. It's very... table-like. You
very
can put things on top of it.
And that's the important thing about tables is putting things on them. If your table does not allow you to put things on it, get rid of that stuff and go to Carlo's living room. Yeah, it has the best quality equipment, the best tables all around. Come down at, I'm not going to say, but hey, call this number at, and I'm not going to say either, but hey, best equality, it brings equality to all.
Yeah, it's a brown table.
And it says together, family, and love. Gotta love it.
We got cup holders.
Oh yeah, so we don't stain the table. They are prone to staining and scarring.
And scratches.
Yeah, we have a little bit of scratches here and there, but hey, it gives it character. But buy yours today at free. But hey, I recommend it. Go down
to Carlo's living room.
To Carlo's living room.
Here's the address. Beep.
Well, anyways.
If you learned how to censor things.
I'm still learning.
You're still learning?
Yeah, I learned how to
we're just gonna hear our beep the way we said it.
I learned how to crop things in and do fade out and fade ins and stuff like that. I already know how to do all that, but I haven't done it.
You should do fade outs at the end of the episode.
That would be dope.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking of putting end title cards, but at the same time, I don't know how to add videos and what videos to put.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it's a little bit. I'm still learning. I'm still learning how to do all that stuff. But the table actually comes in handy. We have our drinks not on it. Mine's on the couch.
I actually finished my drink.
You finished his drink. He gave up on it.
And I need to pee again.
You need to pee again?
I'm not going to. I'm gonna wait.
You're gonna wait for about 30 minutes, sir? Can you hold it?
Handle it.
You can handle it?
I have a pretty steel bladder.
Okay.
I once went from New Mexico to California.
That's like how long? How long is that?
It's like 12 hours.
Oof. Oof.
So yeah, I went that whole time without any bladder.
Oh,
Or maybe I went the whole time.
You're a very strong individual.
Yeah.
Your bladder must hate you.
My bladder does hate me.
So speaking of bladders
And bathrooms.
and bathrooms, so during one of our recordings of a certain episode, you'll have to find out and look for it. So
I'll just say it's a Dark Souls episode. How about that?
and okay, we'll give you a quick. It's Dark Souls. Dark Souls 3. So we were doing a certain thing and we were catching up because we died on a certain event. And I was like, okay, I'll be right back. I gotta go use the restroom. And Tyler's like, okay. And he's doing his thing, doing the fight. And I didn't think I was gonna take this long. So what happened was I was going to the restroom and I'm standing up to pee. So I'm like peeing and I was like, damn, I really gotta fart. And it didn't feel like a fart. It didn't come out like a fart. But I looked down and half of my leg is kind of, brown. Not my skin tone. And I was like, holy shit. So I tried to clean it up the best I can. And I was like, I hope it's not on my underwear. It's on my underwear. I hope it's not on my shorts. It's on my shorts. So I was like, I shat myself. Wow, I shat myself. I haven't shat myself since like daycare.
Okay, and to give him a little bit of slack, right? You don't need any more slack right now, but just a little bit, benefit of the doubt. He had a
I had a chicken pot pie.
You had a chicken pot pie that didn't agree with you.
Yeah, it didn't agree with me. And I think the Starbucks coffee wasn't agreeing with me either.
It could have been that too.
Yeah, because after a while, espresso does expire really, really quickly.
How long has that been there?
I got it whenever I told you to come to my house. That's how long I had it.
Okay,
for about.
Does it really expire that fast?
It expires like within the next hour.
Wow.
Espresso does. So that could have upset my stomach too. And espresso makes you poop more.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, a chicken pot pie plus coffee didn't really help my stomach out. So yes, I shat myself. You can get that clip in somewhere in Dark Souls. You have to go and find and watch it.
You should go to like a support group. Hi, I'm Carlo.
Hi, Carlo. So
I shat myself. It's been like 3 days. And everyone starts clapping.
You got this, buddy. You got this. Hang in there. And I'm like, yeah, but my shit's not.
And they give you like a pin and everything.
It says I shat myself.
But then after he did that, he came into the room with a towel on. And he's like, I may or may not have had an accident. And I'm like, did you poop yourself?
And I walked out, cleaned myself up, hoping I don't smell bad.
I literally don't smell a thing.
Okay, good. That's what I was self-conscious about. I'm okay with not looking good, as you can tell by my hair and how I dress. But smelling is my main concern. I hate smelling bad.
I know, I understand.
Like,
I mean, you go first.
Okay, but like, I'm okay with looking bad, as I said, but I hate when some people go like, they start sniffing and then they just like
they just cringe.
And
you know, like nobody else is around. So
yeah, and then you're like, you smell yourself and you have to ask them. You're like, do I smell bad? And they're like, no, I just smelled something bad. And I'm like, was it me? And then my other pet peeve is whenever people go up to you and then they like smell you and they go, you smell.
Does that happen to you?
All the time.
Really?
During freaking high school, whenever we were hanging out with our friends, the girls were like, you smell. And I'm like,
I've done that. That's happened to me before. It's really
like,
uncool.
Is it good smell? Is it a bad smell? And they go, it's a smell. What does that mean?
And then and it's even worse when they're like, it smells like you.
Yeah, and it's like
what is it? What does that smell like? Is it bad? Is it good? Just
like, let me know so I can improve it. Or just keep going.
Yes.
It's just, How about you, sir? Do you have a smelling issue?
I don't like to smell bad. I don't think anybody does.
I mean, some people don't care. And some people have no choices.
Yeah. Like, I heard of, like, this lady that, like, had, like, an aneurysm or a stroke, and now she constantly has bad breath.
Oh, she has, what's that disease?
It's called... halitosis.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get rid of that. Sonny, well, my younger brother Sonny, he had that, but he never brushed his teeth.
Yep, I had a friend who was a twin back in elementary school who never brushed his teeth.
See, I don't get that. You need to brush your teeth.
Yes.
It's not that hard.
Yeah. And I try to look good too. Right now my hair is like really long and I need a haircut, right?
Don't we all need haircuts?
Don't we all need a haircut?
Oh yeah. Get a haircut, my friends.
It's a good thing they like opened haircuts lately.
They have, yes, yeah. That's very important at the moment in time.
I mean, they opened the barber shops, not the haircuts. That doesn't make sense.
I mean, well, okay, sir. Speaking of bad breath, do you like when people chew with their mouth open?
I don't think anybody likes that.
I mean, some people don't care, but
Well,
like, do you get irritated by it?
If it's like really loud, like.
Yeah, okay, I get you. Like, I hate that. I hate that with a passion. I hate it. Like, one time, we were at an old house, and my friend, during the time, and my father, so my friend started chewing with his mouth open.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, can you stop? Like, it's really annoying. And then my father started to do it. And my father started to do it. It didn't capture any of that. But my father started to do it. And he started chewing louder and louder and louder.
He was doing it on purpose?
Doing it on purpose. And I was like, please stop. And they did it. So I walked out and walked in the living room and I ate in the living room. I was like, nope,
Yeah.
I can't.
Some people, though, eat loud even with their mouth closed. And that's me.
You do that?
I do that.
You're not that annoying. Like, I eat with you once in a while, but you're not bad. You're not bad.
Like, I can be sitting in my girlfriend's apartment and, like, I'm like, chewing on dinner, and then, like, her sister and her both look at me like I'm the loudest person in the world. Like a nuke went off, and they're like, what the heck was that?
There used to be a time, I'm bringing back the bathroom. There used to be a time where I use the restroom, and I walk out, and my girlfriend stares at me, and she's like, you pee really, really loud. And I'm like, what?
Oh.
Why do you listen to me pee?
You get really self-conscious about it.
No, I didn't. I was like, it just happens. You gotta pee, you gotta pee.
I mean, can you hear her pee?
I don't try to hear. I don't try to listen.
Like a weirdo.
Like I go up to the door and go, huh.
You know what you should do is do the same thing.
Just tell her she pees really, really loud.
Tell her she pees really
even
loud.
though I can't hear it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that. Let's see how it goes down.
Okay.
But speaking of chewing, so you don't like it. You don't like it when no. Do you get annoyed and tell people to stop?
It depends on how bad it is. Like, I'm not like super sensitive to it.
I am.
But like, if it gets really, really loud, I can be like, please.
Just tone it down. Like
occasionally when I'm sitting in the living room, Alex is sitting on the couch, right? And I'm sitting in a separate chair. He's like eating chips and he's just munching away like. So then I have to look over and tell him, please chew with your mouth closed.
Yeah. And it also, it's disrespectful. I find it disrespectful. Especially in a public setting, like chewing with your mouth open.
Yeah.
In a restaurant. Like, some people get upset with the elbows on the table. No, I don't care about that.
Yeah,
but chewing with your damn mouth open. Be respectful, gosh dang it.
Yes. What if it's like part of their culture to chew with their mouth open? It means you're enjoying it. That's probably a thing.
Well, that's the thing in like Japan. Like,
I know, like,
when
it's
slurping up your noodles in Japan, it's
slurping
very respectful.
Or burping.
Or burping,
Burping
yeah.
is a big thing.
It means that it's appetizing, it's filling, it was good nutrients for you.
Yes.
Yeah. But I find it disrespectful. So if you ever come over to Carlo's living room, we will kick you out if we catch you chewing with your mouth open.
Oh yeah, there you go. You get provided free food too if you come over here.
Oh yeah.
At this address.
Address I will not say or choose to put in.
Yes.
But speaking of things to not do in public, what's the one thing that you catch someone do in public that was very weird, like out of the norm?
I've never caught anybody doing anything in public weird. But Twyla, on the other hand,
calling her out?
Yeah, I'm calling her out.
Oh.
No, she doesn't do anything. But she once, like, she goes on walks occasionally.
Uh-huh.
And she was going down the ditch. She told me this. And she looks over behind Smith's, and she sees this homeless man taking a dump right there. And if there's anything inappropriate to do in public, I would say that would be it.
That would be it. What was one thing I ran into? There was... it spaces my mind. But homeless people don't care. Homeless people don't care. No.
I mean, I don't blame them. Where else are they going to poop?
Yeah, exactly.
Let them into the bathroom.
Do you give money to homeless people?
Occasionally.
Occasionally.
Like if people come up, like annoyingly generous when it comes to like if people come up to me at gas stations and ask for like gas money, I'm like, okay, and then I hand them a whole 20.
See,
Why do I do that?
I'm okay with that. Like, I do that once in a while. Like, there was one man came up to me, and he was like, hey, can I just hop in with your pump real quick, and I'll get some gas. I just need a little bit. And I was like, okay, cool. And he said, I'll just fill it up halfway. And I was like, no, just fill it up all the way. I don't care. Like, I get it. Some people are stingy with their money, and I should be stingy with my money. I am, in a way. But at the same time, I feel like whenever you do something bad in your life, this is how I think. I think of morals. I think of, like, having good...
Like a karma situation?
A karma situation. Like, you've been doing bad things all through your life and stuff like that. Doing one good thing can make you feel better, and I feel like it resets your karma. Makes you, like, you got a new clean slate. You can you can F up again. You can mess up with people
and
again.
then do something nice. And then
it's all fixed. And that's how I think about it. Like, one time when I went to Starbucks, there was this family with their minivan, and they were like, hey, can I get some, like, we have no money for gas. And I gave them a whole 20.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't need the 20, but at the hindsight, I could have used the 20. But at the same time, they needed the 20. They might have been tricking me, but at the end of the day, I felt good about it.
But there's also this risk where, like, they could take the 20 and, like, drive off with it and go buy drugs with it.
Well, that's what are homeless people gonna do?
I don't know.
They can't save up money, buy a house. Some might. Some might be getting payment to go into a gym and actually clean themselves up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get a membership as a homeless person.
Like, going to a gym will clean you up?
Well, they have showers.
Do they?
Yeah. Planet Fitness has showers and stuff like that, and you can buy extra clothing.
I've only been to one gym, and that was the one at Valencia campus.
Oh,
They don't have showers there. Oh, actually,
they should.
I think they have showers.
Yeah,
there.
they should.
I've
But
never used them.
Planet Fitness has showers and stuff like that. And, like, other things is you can buy clothing and stuff like that. And then whenever you get into a homeless shelter, they do have laundry systems and stuff like that. So if you can get yourself new clothing and you can actually build yourself up as a homeless person, not saying it's common, but you could try.
Homeless tips with Carlo. I mean, I watched this guy on YouTube. His name is Brandon Ferris. He's hilarious. He said he was homeless for a while. He lived in his car.
Okay.
Which isn't the worst situation.
No.
You have to wonder. Like, it's not, like, super homeless. He has his car, which still probably sucked to live in.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But you have to wonder, how did he shower? Where did he go to the bathroom?
Well, there's some people who hop into the fountains at parks and stuff like that and clean themselves up. They'll buy, like, a bar of soap and they'll hop in a fountain. And some police officers shoo them off, but some don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like, if they're trying to get clean, that's fine, as long as they're not completely naked.
Oh yeah, and if you have a pair of underwear on, go for it. But I don't want to see your ball sack.
Yeah.
Keep your ball sack to yourself, sir. But I don't know. Like, homeless people, I'm A-okay with. I hate people who are super rude to them. Like, yeah, some could be faking it, and some aren't. Some aren't really. And then some people complain that I give money to them. And they're like, but they have somewhere to go. They have a homeless shelter to go to. I'm like, yeah, but at the end of the day, I feel good about it. Let me do my thing.
I like to do good things for people.
Yeah. It's nice. It's nice.
Like that dog.
Oh yeah. Okay, so what happened exactly?
Okay,
Because you said he found his home?
Yeah, okay, so after that whole situation, Twyla brought him to the shelter in the morning. And like, well, actually, while we were recording an episode, I think it was this Monday, actually.
It was Cuphead.
We were recording Cuphead.
Yeah.
And like, Twyla tells me, she texts me a picture saying that like, the dog found his home. So I felt good about that, and she probably felt good about that.
That's good.
So we did a good thing.
Did they ever get in contact with you, or?
No, she posted the picture on Facebook, and the people that were commenting on it actually told her about it. Because like, they were like part of the organization or something.
Oh, okay. Like
they volunteered or something.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So they knew.
Well, that's good. Well, at least you did something good. Or maybe the people who got the animal back were pissed off because you took their dog. They purposely put him up against that fence.
Like that one time that I lost my keys, somebody like put it on the door. Like they picked them up, and like I couldn't find them later, because like they weren't on the ground where they should have been. So later, Twyla finds them on the door to the office at her apartment.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Someone. You see, there's nice people out there. There's one guy at Tractor Supply where this lady couldn't buy dog food. He just bought all her dog food for her.
Hey, that's nice.
And I was like, oh, that's pretty dope. Like, there's people out there who complete ass wipes, and they're just like, can you hurry it up? And it's like, bro, calm yourself. Like,
Yeah.
some people don't have money, and some people are struggling, and some people are not financially steady and not smart about it. But, like, just be calm, be patient. Some people are just having real hard times, especially during these stupid times.
Yes. I mean, it's not stupid. It's not like we could have controlled the pandemic.
That's what I'm saying. It's so stupid because it came out of nowhere. Like,
Oh, yeah.
no one knew. No one was ready.
Stupid virus.
Stupid virus. Why are you showing up?
Yeah.
But, I don't know. It's just, be patient. I have to learn to be patient because I really want to get back in the film business. But it's really, really hard. But I got myself with editing now. I'm doing editing for this. I'm getting back to taking photography. I've been doing it, but I've been dead on it because no one wants to take photos. Maybe
And you have, like, other hobbies, like photography. You have a podcast. You have a gaming channel.
do gaming now. I'm keeping myself busy so I don't wallow on film. So I don't drive myself crazy.
Yeah. And plus, you do have an essential job at Tractor Supply, so you have a flow of money there.
Oh yeah, I have flow of money, but I just want to get back. I just want to get back.
Yeah.
I don't want to be stuck at Tractor Supply I feel like the rest of my life. But I know that everyone during these times, like during our age, are stuck on these type of jobs.
Yes.
And some people are lucky. Like, I have one friend who got into his programming stuff. He's actually working for a programming company.
That's awesome.
I'm happy for him.
Yeah.
But everyone has to go through their own struggles to get to where they want to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes time and it sucks, but hey, we can push through it. But so speaking of theaters,
I don't think we were speaking of theaters.
well, we were thinking about my movies.
We were talking about your movie. Okay, so
yeah.
speaking of movies.
Speaking of
theaters,
movies,
continue on the question.
anyways, so do you think during these times, so there's certain directors and producers are not pushing out their movies and they're waiting till the theater comes out. Do you think that's smart of them, or do you think we should push them towards straight to demand, like on Netflix and TV progress and stuff like that?
Opening the theater, that's a terrible idea.
Well, during this time, yes. But do you think they should wait until the pandemic clears over, then open up all the theaters, and then push all the movies at once?
Oh, they should wait. Like, a lot of movies aren't coming out, correct? Because of this?
Because of the pandemic. They're waiting until
But, like...
everything's clean.
But here's what they're doing. They should wait until everything's clear and it's for certain gone.
Uh-huh.
But they can't open now because it's like taking a bunch of people and shoving them in a stuffy room.
Oh, yeah. Well, and they're thinking about doing 50% capacity and, like, every other two seats are going to have a person.
I don't think that's wise.
I don't think that's wise either,
There's no
and
point.
you're still losing money because you have to get the advertisement for the movies, and then you have to get all the food and stuff like that. I think that's a waste of money.
Yeah.
But I don't find it smart on the director's part. Not because of the theaters are not open and waiting. I think waiting for them to release a movie they spent like $300 million on and just letting it wallow and collect dust until the theaters open, I don't think that's smart of them. I think they should put it straight to demand, not put it on Netflix, or they could, or something like that. But like, make us pay for it, make it eligible for us to buy, because people who are not gonna watch it in the first place aren't gonna go to the theaters. It doesn't matter, and the people who want to watch it will pay for it. Will pay for that movie, and they will watch it. Like, there's a certain movie I want to watch. It was the new James Bond movie. I want to watch it because the new music and stuff like that. But I don't know. I think they should push it to demand so we can pay for it. It could be full theater price if you want, but it depends what is full theater price. Because 2 tickets down here in Los Lunas is $11.
Yeah, depending on whether it's the matinee or not. The
Yeah.
matinee is less expensive.
I believe so.
That's during the day.
Yeah.
And then it's more expensive at night. Like, me and Twyla always went to movies at night for whatever reason. Because I guess because we had like school and stuff
Yeah.
for the day. All during the day. And then, so like we had to pay like $20 for the 2 of us to go. Like, it was $11 a ticket.
Oh, wow.
So yeah.
And at Starlight, it was like $11 just for 2, and then the drinks plus the popcorn was $12.
Yeah.
So it was more expensive for food.
But past the matinee at Starlight, you know.
Yeah. Did you go to the brewery house one?
Oh, that place is awesome.
It's dope, but people hate it.
Why?
I have a couple of friends who hate it. They're like, I think it's a stupid concept. And I think, what do you mean?
Why is it a stupid concept? They serve you food during the movie. It's a huge screen, and they have recliners.
Yeah, and then
what
like,
about that is stupid?
And they're like, there's sometimes where the person looks too tall and you can't see at the screen, but they're like, it's leveled at a certain point where they're really short.
Yeah.
And they can pick up the food and all that.
Yeah.
And my friends hate it because of the food concept. They don't like it when people chew with their mouth open.
Okay.
I get it,
Fair.
but pay attention to the movie.
Yeah. I mean, just distract yourself with the movie.
That's the point.
However, it's a brewery, which means they serve alcohol, which I think is a terrible idea.
Well, there's a certain limit. If you can't hold your liquor, they will tell you to leave. They will tell you mid-movie to leave. You can cause a scene, and we can get all refunds, and then you're not going to be back at this brewery ever again.
Yeah, okay. So if they have certain protocols for that.
Yeah, they do.
Like, still, it's huge interruption for people. Some drunk idiot to come out and, like start throwing popcorn at the screen or something.
I don't think they'll get them that wasted. If they get that wasted, they would ask them to escort out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think. But other than that, I think it's a dope place. Like, I want to go back. I really want to go back.
It's expensive, though.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's what you get. You get the recliner seats. You're paying for the aesthetic of the place, and you're paying for the environment, and then you're paying for the food.
Yeah.
So after a while, you're spending about, like, $80.
Like, I went there with my family, right? And, we just didn't order food because it was expensive. We went for the recliners and the great movie
But you're
quality.
paying for the environment, yeah. And how much was that, like $40, $50?
Between the five of us, it was probably more than that.
Yeah. But, like, whenever me and Yo went, it was about, like $75 to $50.
Just the two of you?
Just the two of us.
Wow.
I ordered a hamburger, a bacon burger, and she ordered, I don't know what she ordered. I think it was, like, a steak.
Yeah. Wow. No wonder it was expensive.
Yeah, but like we watched Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. That's actually a really good movie. A Tarantino movie.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, it's you have to look up the trailer. It's actually really, really good. But it's a Tarantino movie, so you know what you're running into.
Yeah.
Feet. He loves feet. In
that
every
so?
Tarantino movie, there's a scene with ladies' feet.
Okay. Can you give me an example of a movie of Tarantino?
That would be Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction? I haven't seen it.
Oh, you haven't seen that. No Country for Old Men.
Nope.
Okay, you haven't seen any Tarantino movies.
I haven't seen any of his movies.
Okay.
I should, maybe I should.
You need to educate yourself. But you'll notice when you watch those movies, like, there's perfect lighting on a woman's feet. No matter if they're dirty.
Yeah.
No matter if they're clean. No matter if they're broken. There's perfect lighting on feet. He's obsessed with ladies' feet.
That's so gross.
It's very gross.
Yeah.
But no one cares. But like in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, this hippie lady sits back in the seat and she has her feet on the dashboard and the camera was just focused right on the feet.
Gross.
Yeah. And I was like, very nice.
Have you seen A Quiet Place?
That's actually a really, really good movie.
That's a good movie.
I'm scared for the second one.
Why? There's gonna be a second one?
You haven't seen the trailer for that one either?
No.
Oh, I'm scared for it.
Are you scared it's gonna be terrible?
I think it's going to be not like the first one at all. Like, I don't want it to be exactly like the first one, but I love the concept of being quiet and, like, hearing the environment. I'm scared it's going to be more action-thrilled and more people screaming and stuff like that.
That's definitely, especially since the end of the last one. I'm not going to spoil it, but...
Yeah, like, well, it does a different route. So what the second one is, it brings the trailer as before everything happened. Yeah, before everything happened. So I'm scared it's gonna be all action packed and people screaming.
Well, I mean, like, yeah, it'll lack suspense.
Like, I get it, but that kind of beats the purpose. It's like what's that movie, Split? Whenever they brought back the other characters like Mr. Glass and what's his name? Unstoppable or Unbreakable. I don't know if he's
the second one or the first one.
No, the third movie.
That's the one with the guy that had like dissociative identity, like multi-personality.
Yeah, Split. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was in the realm of what's the director's name? I forgot his name, but he made Unbreakable or something like that. Have you seen that one? Where the guy becomes super duper strong, and he can bend anything and break through anything. And then what's his name? He's in Pulp Fiction, the black guy. What's his name? Anyways, he was called Mr. Glass because he has fragile bones and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But he grew up with comic books and he's like super, super smart and he can predict people's moves and stuff like that. And Split didn't come out like those type of movies. because it drove you away from thinking it was going to be a superhero movie.
Yeah.
That's all it was. It was like, oh wow, suspenseful movie, thriller. I love this. And then Mr. Unbreakable was all about superheroes. But when
Is
you
that part of the same franchise?
same franchise, same series. Whenever you watch the trailer for Mr. Glass, that's what the last movie was called. It brought in the Split character.
I've only seen the Split. I haven't seen Unbreakable.
You need to watch that one.
Glass.
You need to watch both of them, even though Mr. Glass sucks.
Yeah.
But I didn't know it was gonna go into that,
Mm-hmm.
and it kind of shook me. Like I was like really excited. I was like, oh cool, they're all coming together, and it became really really lame, and it became like what's that movie? Godzilla, not Godzilla, King Kong. It became one of those things. It's like, we didn't kill the monster, beauty killed the monster, or something like that.
Yeah.
Like it's like it came one of those type of moments. Not exactly frame to frame, but if you watch it, you'll understand what I mean.
But the reason that I brought up A Quiet Place, because you were talking about feet.
Yeah.
Do you remember that nail? Sticking
Oh,
out
I
the
hated
stairs?
that.
That
I
was
hate
the
it.
scariest part of the movie.
Well, because like whenever the nail came up, you're like, oh god, that brings to
Yeah.
something. And then when she's coming down the stairs, she misses it.
Yes,
And
you're
then
like,
what? And then later on, when she's going back up the stairs, she steps
Yeah.
right on it, and I'm like, oh my god.
and then like, oh, they don't even bother to fix it. They notice it, they know it's there, but
Yep.
they don't even bother to fix it. Like hammer it out or something. There doesn't need to be a nail there.
And that pissed me off
Yeah.
because it was really really good for what it did.
Yes.
That movie was too much for me.
That part like was the scariest part.
And then I watched another movie. It was like an indie movie.
Mm-hmm.
It was trying to copy The Quiet Place, and it was trash. It was
Oh,
complete
was
garbage.
that was it the one where like you can't look at it or something?
Was that Bird Box?
Bird Box.
Bird Box, that's what
It
it
was
was.
Bird
Yep,
Box.
that one was garbage.
I didn't like it as much.
It was not good at all. But it became a meme, and everyone was running around with blindfolds on.
It looked ridiculous. The movie
It was.
ridiculous.
It was. Especially like if that movie came out like 3 years past, I
Mm-hmm.
think people would more enjoy it. But I think when it came out after freaking Quiet Place, that's
Yeah.
what ruined it.
Same concept. It's kind of like Bloodborne. Oh no, Battleborn and Overwatch.
Sad days.
Sad days.
I'm so upset. If
Battleborn
you watch
was-
Ready Player One, Battleborn characters everywhere.
Really?
Yeah, every scene, like mostly every scene, you'll see a Battleborn character.
Do you think there's like a sponsorship or something?
That's what it was. Like
Yeah.
every character was a sponsor for this movie.
Oh yeah.
Like
okay.
there was Master Chief, there was the Iron Giant, and stuff like that. All those industries paid Ready Player One to show their character.
That was a good movie.
It was pretty good. It was enjoyable.
I can see how like non-gamers wouldn't like it much,
Oh yeah.
but it's like living out the fantasy of a gamer.
Oh yeah.
know?
I enjoyed it a lot. Have you watched the movie Joker?
No, but I want to. I saw Birds of Prey, which is probably like after Joker.
I honestly don't know when Birds of Prey was supposed to be.
I don't know either.
That's a little bit. But I recommend watching Joker. Some people say it makes fun of mental health. I think it brings aware to mental health.
Yeah.
Yeah, it brings like huge awareness if you actually watch it. It's really, really bloody, and that's why people were upset about it, because they're like, all mental health people aren't like this. And it's like, that's not the point. The point is, you don't need to be a dick to people who have mental health issues, because they might. I'm not saying they are. There might be a chance they would go down this path.
Yeah, I should watch it. I have wanted to.
It's a very
I
good
heard it's really
psychological
good.
movie. It's really
Yeah.
good. You might really enjoy it.
I think I will. It's about the Joker, right? It's
Yeah.
Harley Quinn's in it, right?
No.
No?
It's just him.
I
And
thought
it's
that, like,
not it's not like a Batman movie. It's
No.
just him going through his life.
I thought it would like be Joker, and then like there's some kind of thing that happens in that movie, and then Birds of Prey comes out. You know?
I need to watch Birds of Prey to see if it actually does something like that.
It's an alright movie.
It's all right. Okay. But I recommend it. I don't know. That's my recommendation of a movie.
Oh, good. Thanks, Carla.
Yeah.
I'll watch it.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, I think that was today's episode.
Yeah, we talked about some interesting things.
Oh yeah, very
And
good.
then we just rambled about movies for a bit. I mean, it's interesting, but I don't know. People might get bored of it.
Well, people don't even watch half of the 2 minutes of it.
Yeah,
they
that's
hear
fine.
welcome and they're like, nope.
You know what? That's fine. At least people are trying.
Okay. Well, you guys have a good rest of your night or whatever time it is.
Oh wait, is Dark Souls that episode coming out after this?
It's gonna I upload I'm gonna upload all 4 of them that week, and then this comes out.
Yeah.
So whoever's watching Dark Souls would see the certain scene that happened. Well, not scene.
So they'll watch the Dark Souls episode and then they'll watch this.
Yeah.
Or watch this and then the Dark Souls episode.
Oh no, this is gonna come out before Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
stay tuned for Dark soon.
Yeah, it's an interesting one. Yeah.
I recommend it. Okay, well, you guys have a fantastic day and goodbye.